Go back to jail, Gypsy. But first, a word from our sponsor, Bellesa. Some people don't have a significant others. Others have a significant other that is having an episode with a blanket and some scissors. Either way, every single person needs to have a little bit of me time. Well, today you're in luck, ladies and Ken, because today Bellesa and I are teaming up and doing an extremely massive giveaway. So you can have fun with your partner or spend a little time by yourself. Literally everyone who signs up using my link right in the description gets a free rose toy for their order. Yes, everyone, from you to the blanket cutter. And who doesn't like roses? Bellesa is a company made by women for everyone. It's an SEXUAL wellness company that's all about taking the awkwardness out of the conversation, because some couples need to talk about other awkward things. Don't make the bedroom awkward. Keep it clean and keep it safe. Everything is made from body safe silicones, ships in ridiculously discreet packaging. Okay, if you guys live with roommates or nosy neighbors, they ain't gonna know nothing. They're just gonna think it's another box full of books. They'll never know. Also, we gotta slap some respect on Bellesa's name, because apparently with their customer service, if something happens to your toy, like let's just say your dog gets into that drawer and has a lot of fun, they will replace it if you take a picture of the guilty little criminal and the proof. Y'all, Bellesa has warranty on their toys. A 1-year warranty and a 10-year quality guarantee. Now, I can't show you the toys here. I'll go to YouTube jail again, and I'm not going back there. Right, Gypsy? So if you have been curious, or maybe you want to not cut up household linens this weekend and do something else, check out the link in my description. Remember, everyone who signs up gets a free, count 'em, free rose toy with their order. Thank you again, Bellesa, for sponsoring today's video, and now back to Gypsy Rose and a blanket. Hello everyone, today we're talking about Gypsy Rose. I'm sure you know exactly who that is if you watch a little bit of TV and you're a normal person who has Hulu, HBO Max, Netflix, or any of those shows, or watched a YouTube video or two, or scrolled TikTok or Instagram, but especially if you scrolled TikTok. Gypsy Rose was pretty much a young girl, as we all have been in the past, every single one, who was wheelchair bound. She couldn't walk. Her mother said that she was mentally stunted at a very young age. She just acts really, really young.
So where are you going today?
I'm going to Children's Mercy Hospital to see my dentist for my teeth.
And Gypsy's story would go viral because she was just a happy girl in a wheelchair who couldn't walk, but she still was happy. And so they got a lot of free stuff. They would even go to the most magical place on earth.
Everybody, right now, I'm in Cinderella's castle.
And even though she couldn't walk, Gypsy would get, rolled down Main Street and have a wonderful time. As time passed, Gypsy would grow up and she would get a boyfriend who would come over. And Gypsy would go into the bathroom and her boyfriend would stab her mom to death. Mostly because none of Gypsy's issues were true. She wasn't mentally stunted. She could walk perfectly fine, which means yes, she could have walked down Main Street and not rolled down Main Street at all. According to Gypsy, it was all a thing that her mom made her do.
She taught me how to be a good liar. A very good liar without any conscience. And I'm changing that. I'm trying to be a good person now. I don't want to be like my mother, and I'm nothing like her.
Like I said, there's a lot of videos, YouTube videos, news stories, documentaries, movies, series about this. I just kind of gave you a little bit of seasoning so that you understand who we're talking about today. Well, Gypsy would end up going to jail along with the boyfriend that stabbed the mom, because it was supposedly Gypsy's whole plan.
At some point, you decided to kill your mother, is that correct?
Yes.
So she would be in jail for a long time and she would get out. And people immediately were excited. They loved Gypsy. She was their queen. She was mother, as the kids would say, I think. Are y'all still saying that? I'm not too sure. Mostly millennials on here. Help us out, younglings. So she got out of jail and immediately became a TikTok sensation.
Hey everyone, this is Gypsy. I'm finally free. I just want to send a quick video to thank everyone for the massive amount of support that I've been getting on social media.
Over 1 million followers. Everyone said she is amazing. And I said, I think she's not amazing. In fact, she kind of freaks me out. And I think she's gonna get canceled pretty quick. And people called me a hater. Well, about 24 hours after she got her little fingers on TikTok, people said she's awful and weird and freaks them out too. And now she's stabbing a blanket.
Go back to your bimbo blonde whore!
But we will get to the live video of Gypsy, who has numerously said that she could never do that to her mom. And now she's stabbing a blanket.
Lies, lies, lies!
Like that soon. And I had no clue what the hell she was doing, and let me tell you guys, it's a lot. We've got the blanket. But first, before we get to the blanket stabbing video and an explanation for that, because you are not beating the allegations of people saying, I think she kind of did it. There's a lot that we have to fill in. I haven't checked into Gypsy Rose since my last video on her. And apparently many people are saying, go back to jail, Gypsy. A lot of people from Gypsy's inner circle are exposing her, or at least talking about her like her half sister.
We would call her for every holiday, her birthday and everything. And her mom would always tell us, don't tell her how old she is.
Her husband's sister.
I am not looking for clout. I came out of the woodworks because the last time I spoke anything on social media was in 2024, and to this day, I still get death threats.
Y'all, you know how I said years ago, Gypsy, you might want to put the TikTok away because I have a feeling you had more to do with this whole mother thing and it wasn't completely your boyfriend. You might want to put the TikTok away because I feel like you talk a little too much. Girl's been talking and now people are saying,
girl, did you kill your mother?
And she is doing interviews to try and save her little Gypsy Rose booty cheeks.
Now looking back, can you see why some people felt it crossed the line?
I can.
See, girl, you should have taken my advice. The person that you don't know who the hell I am, but it would have been the right advice. Maybe. I guess if she did take my advice, she wouldn't have over 9 million followers on TikTok. So if you remember in the last video, Gypsy has made it clear that she has wanted to meet one person. Well, she wanted to meet a lot of people like Taylor Swift.
I love her music. I mean, I don't think that there's many people that don't love her music.
But there was one special person that she wanted to meet that could help her. And who was that? Kim Kardashian.
I have a fake butt.
And many people said, girl, Kim Kardashian ain't want to meet you. Well, Kim got interested in Little Miss Gypsy. She would watch her show. The Kardashians and the Jenners even watched her show.
I'm so excited to get in my bed and watch Gypsy Rose.
I wish we could watch Gypsy together, but I've already started it.
I'm meeting her on Wednesday.
Yep, heard that right. And you're making the same face as Chloe, huh? Because that's the exact face I would make at my sister if she said I'm gonna go meet Gypsy Rose. Huh? We were just talking about watching the show, not meeting her. Well, Kim was very interested. Right when she got out, she heard that Gypsy wanted to meet her and she said, yes. Heck yeah, you already have like over 1 million followers on TikTok. Yes. Clout. Money. Why not? Would you expect anything else? Plus, according to Kim, remember, she's getting into law, which she failed her exam 2 or 3 times now. I'm not too sure. I haven't checked up on that. But she says she could help Gypsy.
She reached out to me on social media. She's expressed wanting to get into prison reform, and I think that with what she's learned being in prison herself, I just think there's such an opportunity for her
Make a lot of money.
to use her platform in a really important way.
Oh, like the blanket thing?
Go back to your bimbo blonde whore!
Because I don't know, are prisoners supposed to be doing that on a blanket? Anyway, Gypsy reaching out worked. Says Kim went to go meet her and she made the iconic and classic Kim Kardashian face throughout the whole meeting.
Our relationship from him and I, and she created a fake Facebook account as me talking to him. Now looking back on
Now keep in mind, if you're new here, this is your first video that you have seen of me, and you haven't seen my past videos on Gypsy Rose, I am no way in saying that she hasn't gone through a lot with her mom, and her mom wasn't crazy. Her mom probably was, and used her daughter to get money and free trips to Disneyland. But what I also am saying is that Gypsy was in jail for a really long time, and there's a lot of evidence that I saw that looks like Gypsy kind of knew what was going on, and she likes to benefit from those Disneyland trips too, and she likes to just get things. And my other opinion is I don't think she's probably the best person for social media. And then my final opinion is Kim did this because she likes money and not to help Gypsy Rose at all. Look at her face. She looks so fucking bored about this conversation. Or this face right here. She looks kind of disgusted and scared all at the same time. I would be scared. I said that Gypsy Rose freaked me out from the beginning when she got out and people were really excited that she was gonna start TikTok dancing.
I'm a boop boop that ass, boop boop.
And now that she's doing that, everyone's pissed off about it and thinks that she's weird.
I'ma shake that ass. Shake that ass.
And they get an eerie vibe about her. Kim said Gypsy wants to use her platform for good. She wants to help people. She wants to spread, I don't know, not killing your mom? I'm not exactly sure. And how is she helping other inmates on TikTok? Well, she's going to the beach.
Yeah, so I am on the beach in Santa Monica. I kind of want to put my toes in the water.
I do have to say, Gypsy is looking good. She lost a lot of weight. One, she had a baby. Did you know that? She has a whole kid. A whole human came out of that area. So that's good. Anyway, she looks great. Other ways she's helping society after her time in jail are doing TikTok dances.
I'ma boop that ass. Boop that ass. I'ma boop that ass. Boop that ass. I'ma shake that ass. Shake that ass. Whole club looking like, girl, what's that dance? Boots on glitters pumping on the floor.
So she deleted that, and I have to say, I don't know why she did. She was moving those hips pretty good. I didn't think it was that bad, but it did trend, and people made fun of her and said, we don't like that. Don't do it ever again. And then she deleted it. I thought she did okay. The girl's been in jail for how long? She dances better than I do, and I don't dance very well. So I don't know if that's a compliment or not, Gypsy. But from one non-dancer to another, I thought you did great. So other ways that Gypsy is helping the world is doing like get ready with me's in the mornings where you have to set up your camera right next to your bed, get back in, and then get up and then move your camera to another spot. She's doing those now. I had to take out the audio because she used copyright strike music and I don't want this video to get copyright struck with a knife by the YouTube hands. And then she walks to the bathroom, put some toothpaste on her toothbrush, zhuzhed her wig a bit, ate her breakfast, showed us the hotel that she's staying at, and graced us with her high heels and told us getting ready for something special. Gypsy Rose has been going everywhere. One, I think she really likes pink, and two, she really loves cafes.
Hey y'all, so today I'm stopping by a cafe called Pink and Bougie.
She's traveling to go get Hailey Bieber's signature smoothie.
Hey y'all, so I am back at Air One. I came to Air One 2 years ago. If you guys remember, Hailey Bieber herself posted to her story.
She's doing outfits of the day and she looks like rich to me.
Hey y'all, so today I'm flying out to LA and I wanted to show you guys my fit of the day for the airport.
She's looking good. She lost her weight. Waist is snatched. She had a kid. She's married. She's in front of a pink wall. That's better than looking at the off-white walls at the prison, right? I'd rather look at a pink wall. As you can see, she cut her hair, or like she lost a lot of hair. People are making fun of her because her hair was short, but I think her short hair looks really, really nice for her facial features. I really liked it. But people are making fun of her when she would wear the wigs and when she took the wigs off.
Okay, y'all, this is the real hair. I look like Bob Dylan.
So you really can't do anything right. I think maybe get like better. Some of the wigs are a little... super wiggy, but I can't make fun of her. When I was wearing wigs, I could not afford super expensive wigs, so they looked really wiggy too. But I thought her hair looked nice. She looks great. She's traveling. She met with the Kardashians. What could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, Ryan is gonna ruin it all. Well, maybe not ruin it at all, but like make her cry.
I hate that we keep doing this back and forth trying to hurt each other.
Ryan is the original guy that her after prison. I can't even remember the whole story. I know that they were together while she was in prison, and then when she got out, that's the the random man that she never really met outside of prison's house that she stayed in. So if you're wondering whose side I'm on, none of their sides. It's weird. I think he had a weird fascination for a woman that did all those things and is in prison, and she was looking for a place to stay. Ryan, sweetie, I don't think she ever really loved you, and I feel like this feud is odd. So they've been fighting for a while after Gypsy divorced him and got with the guy that she said to not worry about, Ken. And Gypsy has been having a wonderful time talking about Ryan on the internet as well. Years ago when she got out of prison, he was wonderful. His was amazing.
Can't bring me down. I'm on a high right now. I'm living my best life and y'all can't take that from me.
And the D is
fire.
She You love to hoist up on that thing and do stuff to it that I can't talk about on YouTube because they will they will strike me in the chest with a demonetization. Right, Gypsy? You know all about striking people in the chest. Well, not you. I guess your ex-boyfriend, who's still in jail, while you're out dipping your toes in the ocean and eating at the Pink Cafe.
And I thought that they had pink lattes.
So if you remember the last video, Ryan was exposing Gypsy left and right and making video after video after video, and Gypsy would start crying and sniffing extremely loud into the microphone and saying, you know what, you were a great guy, you aren't awful, and the tears would flow and the snot would come down.
I always said Ken was my love, is my love. But you were my comfort. You were my safe place because I knew you never would hurt me.
She would even insult herself and say, you know what? You're right, Ryan. I'm awful.
You fell in love with a piece of shit like me.
And Ryan would be like, yeah, you are awful.
Gypsy Rose blows.
And he continued kind of posting about all of these things. And I think Gypsy got tired of it because then she would go and talk about how awful he is in bed.
I get really tired of the nitpicking that he does. And I just want to say one thing, and only he knows what this will mean. 10 years younger with a bigger D.
Girl, I think we all know what that means. Her husband now, Ken, is 10 years younger and he's got a bigger Thomas the Tank Engine. Her face looks like a 10-year-old who just said something naughty and they're waiting for everybody to laugh. And honestly, that was kind of funny just because it's Gypsy and this weird crew of people. Also, I'm pretty sure it's about Ken because whoever was filming turns the camera to Ken and Ken could not play that off in the slightest.
Ken's like, why don't we talk about this?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
Sir, little tip, don't ever get into acting. Anyway, Ryan would clap back on TikTok and do that trend where they're having AI make a song out of their text messages. So he asked AI to make a song about all the text messages from Gypsy where she isn't attracted to him and he's gross. Also, if this next part is muted, it's because I got copyright striked by an AI song, I guess, but I don't think I can. I'm not too sure. If it's blank, that's why. I'll put a timer. When people keep telling you to move on, but don't know what was said. All right, Ryan's AI, take it away. The microphone is yours.
I was triggered, but now I see you was reacting to a situation that I put you in, and you had every right to be upset. I just want you to know that I care about you, and I hope you are doing good. I will keep our conversation private. I wish you nothing but blessings. This is literally the worst birthday of my life. I want my life to end sometimes. Wish I could just run away with you. I wish.
Two things. Is he crying? I think he just wiped away a tear. No, hate toward men who cry. I just think it's always weird. Well, one, the song's weird. The AI got a lot of words wrong. Two, weird to cry over Gypsy Rose. Three, I kind of want to see the text messages that he sent because he only included like one of his. And four, if she is sending all of these things, I think she's manipulating you and Ken. And if not, he knows about this and they're laughing at you, I think. Even if Ken isn't 100% on board with her sending you text, I think Gypsy runs the show. I can imagine how this went down right now.
And then I told him, I'm struggling so much. I don't feel loved over here. I miss your southern charm. But we can't be together. Ryan's forcing me to stay with him.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Well, that's not true.
It's just acting.
No, it's a lie.
It's acting! He texted back and said, I'll do anything for you, Gypsy.
Didn't the therapist say?
Didn't the therapist also say to keep stress out of the house? Because you know how I get when I'm stressed, Ryan.
Gypsy, my name is Ken.
I know, sweetie. I know who you are. And you know I would never hurt you.
Yep, that's what happened. Anyway, I guess Ryan exposing Gypsy of her actually being attracted to him in AI song form wasn't enough to shut Gypsy up, because then she would get interviewed and say he sucks in bed. Still.
We consummated our marriage that night upon release. I mean, there was like this whole thing called the D is fire, and it was, I feel terrible for even saying this, but, Ryan was like, please, whatever you do, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me. So I was like, I got you. Don't worry. No matter what it's like, I got you. You know?
So this is your commentary on your first night together.
Yeah.
Sexually.
Yeah.
And you said that.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it was terrible. Now I've had better, but
Okay. So relatively speaking.
Relatively speaking.
It was not.
It was mid.
It was mid. It was mid, as the kids say. Yeah.
Sometimes Gypsy Rose talk like a podcast bro, or like this chronically online male, calling things mid, and she said that her new boyfriend, or now husband, the father of their child, was a Chad, and it was all very awkward.
They want to hear from Chad.
Okay.
Oh, honey, I am so not threatened by you. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. You're just mad because I have a Chad. Ken, the one and only Chad himself.
Stop saying that.
I know. There's no Chad there. It's just a term.
I just have to imagine, what is it like talking to Gypsy Rose on a regular basis? Just kidding. We can't go into a Barbie skit that quick after the last one. Anyway, Ryan would see that video and be pretty pissed off. And what do you do when you're pissed off and you have a cell phone? You get on TikTok and you tell people, no, he's wrong. I'm great in bed.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan, and welcome to another episode of Ryan Reacts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you that Ryan does a show on his TikTok called Ryan Reacts, when he reacts to Gypsy Rose and whatever the fuck she's doing on there. Okay, go Ryan.
This is episode 4. Now recently, my ex-wife did a live with Yahoo, Kenny Boy, and said a comment about me, or she said 10 years younger with a bigger. Well, I appreciate that, Gypsy. That's right, I am. That's right. Oh wait, y'all thought she was talking about Kenny? No, she's talking about me, because that's my line. I said that to her about her previous boyfriend, and it was about me. So,
you know, I'm sure it was very hurtful for him to hear, but I just don't understand the point of these conversations. You guys realize these are 3 grown people, well 2, and Ken on the side with a confused face as to why Gypsy keeps talking about his but 2 grown people talking about whose is bigger than the other one's. It's like we're never gonna get the truth unless someone takes one for the team and goes and has sex with both of these men. One, do you really want to be on Gypsy Rose's list?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overreact. But I did. And I will again.
And 2, do you want to have sex with Ryan? Many of you guys are saying absolutely not. It's weird. Well, there's a lot of women that want to get with Ryan. And he's got a phrase for y'all who are wondering how to find a man like him.
there are many reasons why you can't find someone like me. Number one, there's only one of me.
Okay. What's number 2?
All right, number 1. And
before we get to Ryan's reason why you cannot find a man like him, it goes on for pretty long, and he talks about a woman who called him a simp for being nice to Gypsy Rose. And this woman has some like alpha male, like chronically online male type lingo that she calls Ryan for being nice to Gypsy Rose.
After listening to what this woman said, she calls me a simp. And if simp is so bad, you know what an opposite of a simp is? It's called a pimp. And you know how pimp treats ladies? To a pimp, ladies are hoes. All of them. So this woman right here is one of the reasons why you ladies, Mina and Megan, will probably never find somebody as awesome as me. Because when you show that love and commitment to somebody, they call you a simp. And they make it so uncool to be that way. So
it's giving a little bit of I'm a nice guy type vibe. And maybe he is. I don't know. He went for a woman that was in jail. That's weird, Ryan, to me. I'm not sorry about that. But 2, I think he's right. Because in the wonderful ultra guide of alpha male, they say you can't be a simp. As in, don't be nice to women. Treat them like shit. And you will become alpha. So yeah, I do agree with that. Personally, I think if you use the word simp, you're gonna attract some freaking weird dude. I have never heard that come out of Garrett's mouth, and if I did, like, I would have left him. Simp, beta, alpha, weird. Anyway, Ryan has that series on his TikTok where he has Ryan Reacts, and he says his name 1,000 times because we don't know who he is at this point.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan. 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 Of course, Y'all know that, but I always say that anyway.
And yes, if you're wondering, Ryan reacted on his reaction TikTok channel on his series of Ryan Reacts. He reacted to the blanket video. You remember the one I showed you in the beginning of this?
Go back to your bimbo blonde whore!
Yep, he was quick on it. People said, did you see your ex-wife? You still want to be with that?
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan, and yes, I've seen the video. This one, I've seen it. And I have my thoughts on it, so here we go. All right. I hate seeing my ex-wife like that, in so much pain.
Uh-oh, Ryan, that random lady from the internet's gonna call you a simp again for having empathy for your ex-wife. Be careful. Anyway, he pretty much goes on and says,
But I also have to remember that's the life she chose.
and then goes on and says how much of an amazing guy he was for her, and that's why she's on the floor cutting up a blanket with some scissors and stabbing it, because she's not with him anymore.
He left the comfort, her comfort, which was me, that made her feel safe, secure, and loved for that.
And then Ryan starts calling some people out because for years people have been in his comment section saying, Ryan, Gypsy Rose is so much happier without you. Ryan, your D is not fire. Ken's is Ryan. So for years everyone has been saying Gypsy Rose is so much happier without you, Ryan. And he's like, yeah, see her on her knees stabbing a blanket? She ain't happy, obviously.
So I'm kind of laughing at all these people who's been telling me how happy she's been for years. Oh, she's so happy. That video looks like she is in total bliss.
And then after he calls out the people who have been saying Gypsy Rose is so happy that infiltrate his comment section, he then speaks to Gypsy herself and says, think about it, girl. How do you think this video got out?
And another thing, Gypsy, think about this. There's only one person in the world who could have released that video. I know you're saying you're going to blame the person who released it. Hold on, let me rephrase. You're going to blame the person who actually released it, but there's only one person that received that video and then could have given it to others.
Ryan thought there was one person who could have released that blanket video. So after Ryan reacted on his Ryan React channel to Gypsy Rose and the blanket, people were asking, who was she talking to? Why the blanket? Why are there scissors in your hand? And how did it get released? Who was the person that released it? Like, who the hell would Gypsy send this blanket to? Like, what was going on through her mind when she said, yeah, you know what? I should send this to anybody.
Nothing but fucking lies!
Y'all, I'm so sorry. I know it's this girl's time of, I don't know what this is, therapy, anger release. I'm not too sure what it's going on, but I just can't help but zoom in on the dog that's watching from the crevices of the kitchen wondering, the f is happening? Anyway, so the question was out. Who was this video for and who was she talking to? She's talking about manipulation and saying F you.
Lies, manipulation! Fuck you!
Talking about like there's another woman.
Go back to your bimbo blonde whore! Fuck you!
You know, there's a lot of questions. Who's the bimbo blonde whore? I want to know. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. She's very distraught here. You know what? We got answers to what the blanket video was. And you know whose blanket it was supposed to be? Ken's, her husband. Gypsy explained later on a live stream that the blanket was actually a special handmade anniversary gift that she made for Ken Urker. And she said she cut it up during a very heated argument in which she became intensely upset over a discussion about his past relationship. And so she decided to walk into her kitchen, grab some scissors, grab a blanket, and start stabbing away.
Fuck you!
Hello, Editing Michelle here. I just have to say, I got really interested in this
bimbo blonde whore!
I'm like, who is she talking about? You know what? I found a clip from her reality show. Yes, there was a reality show of the woman who helped her mama. What timeline is this? Anyway, there was a segment in her reality show where there was some kind of discourse about a blonde and a hairbrush that Gypsy found.
Oh, and what is this? The hairbrush of an ex-girlfriend.
And that hairbrush belonged to Ken. And she looked at the hairbrush and was really upset to find blonde hair in the hairbrush.
That's actually mine. I used to, that's
With
mine.
blonde hair.
Oh, I mean, maybe someone else used it.
That's what I thought.
But I was looking at Gypsy, looking at the hairbrush, and thinking to myself, you know, I did a lot of deep research on this, just looking at the screen. Gypsy has blonde hair in that scene. I mean, she even colored her hair because she said Ken had a thing for blonde.
He is interested in blondes. I'm not blonde, I'm a brunette.
What if it was Gypsy's own hair and she's just freaking out?
It was blonde.
While Ken sits there on the couch looking extremely uncomfortable.
Some things should be disregarded in the past.
Like always, while she laughs at him while reaching for some scissors.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Anyway, back to other Michelle. And you know, I understand that some people like to go box, you know, they like to go hit a punching bag to get out their frustration. Some people like me, I love to work out, run hard, bike hard, lift some weights. Some people, I can even understand even like punching a pillow. But getting some scissors and a blanket that has a sentimental value behind it and then stabbing it, all while filming it, all while you were in jail for years for your mother's murder. In the words of Bailey Sarian, it's
Spanish.
Actually, when I was still watching a lot of true crime, I heard this very story from Bailey Sarian. And then I didn't hear anything about Gypsy Rose since, until she got out of jail. And I was like, huh, what? Why is she, what, why? And now she's cutting up blankets after an argument about Ken and some blonde bimbo. Also, if this is just a regular thing in Gypsy's everyday life when she gets upset, what does Ken do when this is all going down?
Set this up. He wanna talk to the blonde bimbo whores? I'll show him what he's gonna get. There, perfect. I colored my hair blonde for him. This is how he repays me. Ugh, you didn't think I would figure it out, Ken? Well, let me show you what happens when I figure it out. This one's for that first text that I read. You'll never come across Gypsy Rose! And this one's for the pictures I found on your phone. And this is for when you said you like blondes and I colored my hair and all my hair fell out. I'm doing this for you! I did this because I love you! Ken, really? You told me you'd do anything for me! You go get your blonde bimbo whore! How could you lie to me?
Oh God, I gotta get out of here.
Where you going, Ken? Gonna go get your blonde bimbo?
Ryan, what are you doing here? You know I'm a Southern gentleman. I promised I would do anything for my Gypsy Rose. And a Southern gentleman always keeps his promise.
Yeah, you can't get away from Gypsy. So this whole thing of Gypsy filming herself doing some interesting things is nothing new. Actually, she had a full-on camera, tons of outfits, lots of wigs when her mom was still alive and she was living in the house with her mom.
Well, as you know, I had the spirit of a dog. My former self was a dog.
Rigby, how you feel about that? Good boy. I have taught my kids, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Rules apply to them, not to me. So Gypsy is someone that is, she's a little freaky. Just to put it completely frank with you guys, she's a freak. Freak with a capital F and a K. Actually, the whole thing is just capital. She is freaky in the bedroom.
We are gonna cause a mayhem and destruction like nobody's ever seen.
Wigs, outfits, everything, honey. Okay, a YouTube channel called Who Is Into the Weeds podcast published a series of videos from the Gypsy Rose criminal trial. Y'all, they got them all. There are so many. These videos are of Gypsy that she made for her online boyfriend, you know, Nick, the guy that her mom in the middle of the night while Gypsy said that she's in the bathroom. And she loves to role play, as in she is submissive or something, and Nick was royalty.
Hi, my wonderful king. I'm so happy that you received your card, and I'm so happy you're wearing the ring I got you.
That one's not weird to you? Probably not. The next one's probably normal too. She likes to refer to Nick as her lover, her leader, her master.
Amazing, absolutely sexy master. Hi, my love. Hey, baby. Hello, my master. Hi, my sweet, amazing, wonderful dark king and master. Hello, master.
So when these came out, a lot of people were saying, didn't you say that you had no freedom, like Dee Dee, her mother, kind of ruled with an iron fist and made sure that you stayed in that wheelchair and that you like played the part through and through. Now to me, I'm someone who is not going to act like I was there. We don't know how much control Gypsy's mom had over her, but it looks like she was able to get a camera and send things over to her boyfriend Nick, like her master videos.
Hello, Sir Blackwood. Hello, Master. Hi, Master.
And she clearly watched some type of shows that was about masters and Sir Blackwood. And she sure enough knew who Harley Quinn was.
This is a message for my perfect, brilliant Joker true love.
She's into some interesting stuff, I can tell.
You and me have a vampire and human relationship.
Also, I was a little worried about these videos. She was 20 something here. I was like, was she 12 doing these things? No, she was in her 20s talking about masters.
I bet you're up to something perfectly deviant.
There was a lot of interesting videos on there. There are APE fantasies from Gypsy, where she cosplays as someone named Ruby, which according to Gypsy, that's her evil side.
Well, as you know, I'm the evil side of Gypsy, or Bella, whatever. And I'm making this video to you because you are my match. I could say that we might be identical, but I don't think that would be true, considering that you're probably more evil than I am.
She even said that she ain't afraid of no cops or the law.
Do I feel sorry whenever I get in trouble? No. I have something that I call myself. I think that my caring is broken, or at least that's what I say, because I don't seem to care about whenever I get in trouble. Now, of course, that would be completely different with you. If I got in trouble with you, I'd be seriously scared out of my wits.
Yeah, that makes sense, because he's your master. And she is a little scared of trouble because she didn't want to actually do the to the mom. She had him do it because he's more powerful. Anyway, people saw these videos and said, girl, I think that you had more to do with your mama's death than you try to make it look like, because it seems that in every situation, she's always the victim in everything. She was a victim when it came to her mom, or she was a victim when it came to, not really a victim, it wasn't like completely her when it came to the taking out of her mom. Like a lot of Gypsy Rose is this soft-spoken, childlike, innocent, can't possibly take out a person or use scissors to stab anything in her life.
Go back to your bimbo blonde whore!
And people saw all of these clips when they were released, and public opinion started shifting again against Gypsy Rose. And so what do you do when public opinion starts shifting and questioning if you did take out your mom or not? You try to prove that you are a good person. And how did Gypsy Rose do that? Well, she decided to collaborate with one of the people that even the most annoying TikTokers hate, Natalie Reynolds.
This is my crash out video, and it's time I expose the truth.
You know, the girl that told a homeless woman to jump into the lake and she couldn't swim, and then she just ran off.
Oh! I can't swim!
That one, she's great. So these two would do some great content. As you remember, Kim Kardashian said that Gypsy wants to help people, and so she would be helping people by lip syncing together with her own soundbite.
Honey, I am so not threatened by you. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. You're just mad because I have a Chad. And last time I checked, you don't have a man.
They would walk down the street and Gypsy would prove that she don't know how the f to walk in like 2-inch heels. Some people were saying that no, they're trolling you. That's not how she really walks. I think that's exactly how she walks in 2-inch heels. Gypsy is not a great actress. With her face, you think she's gonna fake it with her body? No. Anyway, people would go crazy over this collaboration because one, they said, you wanna be a good person, but you're hooking up with Natalie Reynolds, which is not a great person. Two, they were making fun of her because they said, wow, Gypsy, you really lost everything, huh? Because you can't get anybody to collaborate with you except for Natalie Reynolds. And three, because of this video where she brought up her mom.
We listen and we don't judge.
I went to prison for 8.5 years because my own mom.
Oh my god.
Hey, we listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, and this blew up. People said, girl, did you just confess that you actually did your mama? To the point that it was on the news, everybody was talking about it. I am very late to the game, but I was even like, why would you say that, Gypsy? It got so big that she ended up getting interviewed and said it was a joke. And now that I know, I don't think it's funny anymore.
Like, I was not laughing about it. I don't think it's funny to joke about a heavy topic and my past. Like, I apologize because the delivery was wrong on that.
Now, Gypsy, how else would you deliver that joke? Let me see if I can think of one.
And for our next act, let's introduce Gypsy Rose.
So I just got out of prison for my mom.
Yeah, I don't think that was better. Gypsy, if you can help us out with how you would redo that joke, that would help. Editing Michelle here to say, now that I edited all the way to the end of the video, my booty cheeks forgot to include the sister thing that I promised from the beginning. Oh my God. While I got to the end, I was like, didn't that bitch from the beginning promise the sister, the whole sister act? And well, I have to deliver, so here I am, apple and all. Gypsy Rose's half-sister didn't really say much except that the mom would call on holidays, birthdays, whatever, and say, I'm gonna hand the phone over to Gypsy's, but don't tell her that she is the age that she is, because she don't know. Play along.
We weren't that close. I mean, I have baby pictures. The last time I seen her until we went visit her in prison was, I was maybe 2. But we would call her for every holiday, her birthday and everything, and her mom would always tell us, don't tell her how old she is. She doesn't realize, like, she can't comprehend it. She thinks she's this old. We didn't think anything of it, whatever. And we'd call her all the time. I'd go shopping with my dad for birthday presents, Christmas presents, talk on Facebook sometimes. But to say like we were really close and visited a lot, like that didn't really happen because her mom wouldn't allow it.
But Ken's sister, Autumn, remember Ken is Gypsy Rose's now husband, had a lot to say. She wasn't holding back. So the videos were a little long and not edited. You guys know how much I love that. Many people felt like she talked in circles. A lot of these characters in the Gypsy Rose universe are not good at social media or storytelling, except for Gypsy. She's kind of been doing that, well, before her mom got stabbed. So she does have an upper hand with that. And basically that is what Ken's sister Autumn said, that she's really, really good at forming the narrative, especially on social media. And she tried to warn Ryan because Ryan wanted to get back into Gypsy's life and take her back. And she said, Ryan, I don't think you want to be with this woman. You need to leave and stay gone.
Ryan, if you see this, be very careful. That is not a road you want to go down or a tree you want to climb up. There are no good intentions behind that one. So take the warning or don't.
After this video, she got a little bit of pushback, and so then she made a part 2.
Stressing me out. I am not looking for clout. I came out of the woodworks because the last time I spoke anything on social media was in 2024, and to this day, I still get death threats.
And people were still confused and said, you're threatening Ryan? Why are you threatening Ryan? He's a Southern gentleman. And she said, no, I'm not threatening him. I am trying to help him.
But I said to Ryan, it wasn't a threat. From what I had heard, it was a warning. I don't know Ryan, so I don't have personal beef with him. I wouldn't have any reason to threaten him. I just know that I wouldn't want anybody to run into a fire without me at least warning them. Hey, that might hurt, you know? So I was just giving him a warning.
And so I guess Autumn was talking too damn much. And Ken said, it seems through the videos, Gypsy said, cut her ass off. Because you're my man now. Allegedly, of course. In my head, that's what happened.
I've officially been cut off. Whatever the fuck that means. That being said, I'm not gonna hold my silence any longer, so stay tuned.
And she was not lying. Her whole page is now dedicated to Gypsy, Ryan, Ken, but mostly Gypsy. She even has a pet name for her.
You guys, look at the shit I got texted this morning. Now, I don't know if this is really gyp shit or not.
Gyp shit, if you missed it, and yes, I did chuckle a lot. So apparently ever since she started speaking out against Gypsy, being manipulative, she's not a great person, she's making you guys think that she's like this victim, and she is not. She's actually really scary, and she's like scared for her brother's life. She will get random text messages of like paragraphs and paragraphs that she thinks it's Gypsy from different numbers.
I don't know who else would have a picture of my niece, but that being said, look at these messages, read them, and tell me what y'all think.
But she also gets very long texts from Gypsy. The text from Gypsy pretty much says that she has a sister too, or a half-sister, if you remember, Mia. And Mia doesn't talk about any of their personal issues online, and she ignores all of the comments because she's classy, unlike Autumn. And then after that, Autumn got back online to say, Gypsy threatened my brother's life. It was something with a headboard to a bed.
There was a video sent to my brother from Gypsy, upset, doing some things to his headboard.
Now, she didn't clarify what Gypsy allegedly did to that headboard, and there's no video that got posted about it, but if it's anything like the blanket video, I can probably think what she did to the headboard.
Lies, lies, lies!
And I have to say that I'm leaning more on the side that I believe Autumn, who's a new character that I just met this week, and I'm just gonna believe more of her because I saw the video of the blanket that Gypsy said was a gift to Ken. So, who do you believe?
It's scary.
So now you're probably asking, police? Don't worry, Autumn clarified it.
The authorities basically said there's nothing they can do. It's her own property, and she didn't do anything.
So like you are allowed to stab objects in your house as long as it's not a person. They can only step in when she decides to replace the random objects with Ken's body. But you know what, Autumn, you have absolutely nothing to worry about because, drum roll please, because I don't feel like editing that in right now, Gypsy has given herself to the Lord and all of her sins have been wiped away and she no longer has to explain nothing to nobody.
The one thing that I am leaving behind this year is the need to explain myself and my past, because the fact is no one needs access to my thoughts, my emotions, or my healing.
We can't just get like an 8-word explanation about the stabbing of the blanket and the blonde bimbo whore. Anyway, that was Gypsy Rose's podcast. I'm a little confused about that. I remember when it was trending and it seems that it's just done, over with. But she did have a podcast for a bit, and yes, that means she got a microphone in God's name.
And that is something that I am learning to put in God's hands and let go of what I can't control.
It was like a whole era that I missed. I didn't watch a lot of it because Gypsy just freaks me out. Just looking at her for some reason, she just scares me a lot. And I love horror stuff, but I like fiction horror, not real life. But in that era, she was really diving deep into Jesus. But something that I found interesting is that she already dove deep into Jesus like years ago. And according to past Gypsy, there is only one thing that will get you into the fiery pits of hell. And y'all, it is not murder.
Being a Catholic Christian, number one, I don't think anybody is damned, even if it commits. I think the only unforgivable sin, and they teach you this in church, the only unforgivable sin is denouncing God.
And that mindset would freak me the fuck out if I was a blanket, a headboard, or Ken. Anyway, I think that's enough of all the extra things that I forgot to add in when I was filming. I kind of want to be done with this topic because Gypsy Rose scares me, so bye. Anyway, that's what's going on with Gypsy Rose. Like I said, I do think she did go through some things clearly, but she also seems a lot like her mom where she's manipulative. She likes to get what she wants, and it looks like she's getting what she wants. She's got the clout, got the TikTok, she's got the money. She met Kim Kardashian, she's got the man. She had the child, she's a mother, and she got that waist snatched, and now she's doing TikToks, moving her hips. And I have a Gypsy Barbie. It took a lot lot of time to make that doll, and I have to give a shout out to another boy playing with dolls. I had no idea that he watched my videos. He showed me how to do the molding for Gypsy Rose's hair because I wanted that short hair look that everybody else was making fun of, but I liked it. So thank you, another boy playing with dolls. You contributed to my doll collection. You guys, thank you so much for watching today's video of Gypsy Rose. Maybe you need to go back to jail. At least that's what a lot more people are saying, and some people are whispering that the case is gonna open up, all because she keeps talking too much on TikTok. I'm not too sure, but Gypsy, I would probably keep my little mouth shut and just do outfits of the days and stop saying things like my mom. Hi, editing Michelle here again. Right before I rendered the video, I, for some reason, just got on TikTok. First thing I see, Gypsy Rose. Oh, your hair. I feel like that's not the way it's supposed to be. Okay, that's the way it's supposed to be. Gypsy Rose supposedly got banned off of TikTok. She still has her Instagram, which has 1 million followers, and she has a backup TikTok account, which has around 3,000 followers. But I am just amazed because usually, well, I'm very slow at getting topics out, but the main TikTok is where I got all these clips from, most of these clips from. Everything else is wiped away. So like maybe my witch powers just knew, Michelle, hurry up with the video, get all the clips before Gypsy gets banned. Some people are theorizing that she deleted the account, but I think Gypsy loves attention. I don't think she deleted it. She always be getting banned all the time. Report her videos, like mass reporting her videos, and she gets banned. So she's banned. Again, thought I would tell you that. I'm done with this video. I'm sick of talking about Miss Gypsy Rose, but I will enjoy the doll and hope you guys enjoy behind the scenes of the song that we made and how we made Mini Gypsy. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for being here. You know what time it is. That means get your cute little forehead over here. Not you, Gypsy. You can stay out of this. And Ken. And Ryan. But the dog can stay over here. I want to give you guys a on your most perfect forehead. Not too big, not too small. It's perfect. And I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye.
I might have off my mama, but I joke about it. What's the drama? Boyfriend took the brunt of it. Now the whole world's humming it. Got out of jail, I'm trending overnight. Every headline got my name in lights. Now I wake up in a fancy hotel, living in a story everybody sells. I might have off my mama, what's it to you? Did my time so you can boo. Cry about it, I'm still free. Ain't nothing gonna stop me being me. Shake my hips, dip my toes on the beach, searching for that